Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Praveen Kumar Vammaseti. Today we'll see one of the Snowflake use case. So by using cloning and time travel, I want to create a backup table. So by using cloning concept and a time travel feature, I want to take a backup of the table. We'll see the same thing in detail. One second. See, I have logged into Snowflake Snowsite UA. First, I'm trying to create a database, Azure Data Factory, something. Okay, so for instance. It's a database. This is my database. And let me create a schema. So create a schema, the database name dot schema name. This is called as namespace. Okay, first we'll see the cloning syntax and the time travel syntax, then we'll see the use case. Okay. So first let me create a table. So create a table, employee ID, number, name, where. Simple thing. So let me create a one table, control enter. I have created a table. Okay. Let me insert one record, two records. So insert into employee values. Okay. One, Praveen, Hyderabad. Okay. Second record, two, Kumar, Chennai. Okay. Second record and the third record. So three, Ram, Bank. See, three records I'm trying to insert. Okay, if you see the data, select the star from my table. So my table, see, this is my table. Okay. So before that, now let me take the query ID. See, I executed the eighth statement, eighth line number 8. Okay, let me copy the query ID. Okay. So whenever we try to execute any statement, Snowflake will give the query ID. So this is my query ID of eighth statement. Okay. Select the star from EMPT. So this is okay. The records are there. Let me create a create table EMP. Okay, so let me see the cloning syntax. Clone. Okay, so create a table, new table, clone, old table. So this is the syntax. Okay, see. So see, let me create. So it's create a table, new table, old table. This is the syntax. Okay. Copy the same thing. So EMP table, EMP table, EMP table, something like new. Okay, see now what happened? Select the star from EMPT underscore new. Now three records. This is the cloning syntax. As of now, we're discussing cloning syntax. Same thing, let me go for time travel. Select star from EMPT. As of now, how many records are there? See, three records are there. So, but you see here what happened? See, line number 8. Okay, see, this is the query ID. Okay, so before the statement, how many records are there? Two records are. Let me confirm. Select star from EMPT. So before, this is syntax, before statement and we need to pass the query ID. Okay, see query ID. Okay, see select star from table name before statement and pass the query ID. Okay, control C and control it. Now what's the table name? So EMPT is the table name. Okay, so before statement and pass the query ID. Okay, see control C and control V. Now see as of now how many records are there? See there are three records. Okay, so see when I try to execute the statement, what happened? Two records will be available. Okay, got the point. So see simple thing one more time. So this is my actual table. Okay, so three records are. So before the statement, what happened? There are two records are there. See now this is the concept of time travel and cloning. Now what happened? See, let me see the use case. You'll get some clarity. Very important. We use regularly, sometimes for data recovery purpose. See, three records are there. Okay. Now what happened? See, three records. Let me take the screen snipping tool. See, so three records are there. Okay. So three records. This is fine. Now what happened? Let me update or let me delete the records. So delete from EMPT. Okay, see, Now what happened? Copy the query ID. So copy the query ID. Okay. Let me make it this way. So three dots, copy query ID and put here. Okay. Suppose if I take normal backup, see normal create a table emp clone empt. Now what happened now? There won't be any records will be available. Okay. So empt. Now what happened? So see now I want to get this three records. Okay, see 1 second. Now I want to get what? I want to get these three records. But what happened? So three records are not. We should go for what concept? Go for time travel concept. Select star from EMPT. Suppose if I see EMP clone also, there won't have any record because we cloned zero data. Now what happened? Now we should go for what concept? Go for time travel concept. See statement and pass the query ID. Okay. So before the statement, how many records are there? So three records are there. So three records are, okay, see, three records are available. So far, good. This is the functionality. Good. This is the functionality. Okay, as of now, so three records are. Now, what happened? Now, I want to create a table. So, if I go for see, create table emp ctask. This is ctask concept. Create a table. Table name as select star from. So, but see, when I exit now, what happens? See, okay, go to the three dots. Okay, query profile. So if you see the query details, now you'll get some clarity. See what happened. There is a compute warehouse is there is a extra small, nothing but what? So CTAS using computation power, nothing but there is storage cost and the computation cost is associated. This is important. See storage cost plus compute cost. Okay, so generally what happened? So now I want to restore the data. I want to take a backup. So there is a concept of what? Cloning and time travel. So cloning syntax that what? Create a table, new table, clone, old table. This is normal syntax. But what happened? I want to mix of cloning and time travel concept. Same thing, extra thing we should put, that's it. Okay. So create a table, new table, clone, old table. This is normal syntax. We should use extra keyword. So let me put extra keyword, we'll get clarity. So before statement, okay, and pass the query ID. Like this. Okay, let me execute, you'll get clarity. Now copy the same thing. Now what's the old table? Our old table is EMPT. Okay. Okay. So this is the normal, okay, EMPT clone. Okay. Now when I try to copy, you'll get empty data. Now we should get before this statement. Okay. Copy the query ID and try to put. Now see what happened. So if you see now, you'll get all the three records will be available. Okay, so the function. Okay, for the pointer. So see, so same data. So sometimes what happened? So by mistakenly we did something. Okay, I want to go to a previous state and I want to take the data, or I want to get a backup table for outing purpose or comparing the data. We should go for what concept? Time travel plus cloning concept. Now see here what happened. Let me execute one more time. So see, execute. And so go to the three dots and view query profile. If you see now what happened, so there won't be any warehouse. So what's the conclusion we can say? So when you try to perform cloning, what's the advantage? No storage cost and no compute cost associated. This is the thing you need to understand. Okay. So that's why now make use of Snowflake feature, that is cloning and time travel for data recovery without any additional storage cost and additional computation cost. Okay. If you like the content, subscribe and share the channel. Thank you for watching.